What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Blank09 here today to chat with you more about some Call of Duty Warzone, and today we're talking about my problem with Warzone. But before I get any further in this video, we're edging very close to 1,000 subscribers, so if you do go ahead and enjoy today's video, and as well as that, if you're new here to the channel, why not consider clicking that subscribe button? It does help me out quite a lot. But let's get that out of the way. Let's talk about my problem with Warzone. Now, I like Warzone. I may not sound like I like Warzone at the end of this video, but I genuinely do like Warzone. For me, Warzone saved 2020, and it saved Call of Duty in 2020 for me as well. My channel genuinely started with Warzone as well. It technically started with the release of Modern Warfare, or the build up to Modern Warfare 2019, but genuinely I started actually being more like consistent, and I started actually started to post videos more when Warzone came out last year in March. And as we edge closer to the year anniversary of Warzone coming out, there's some clear outlying problems that I have with Warzone and what it means for the future of the Call of Duty franchise. For me, the success of Warzone is not a fluke, and it's not something that can be taken lightly either. Warzone is one of the most watched things on Twitch on a daily basis. It makes Activision a fuck ton of money in terms of microtransactions, and it brings so many people into the Call of Duty franchise because of not only its free-to-play model, but how easy and accessible things like the Battle Pass are, and things like your store bundles are as well as that thing of the game being free-to-play. So literally anyone with a PC console can get on and play a Call of Duty game, which even 5 years ago was unimaginable, and it's unthinkable to think that they would even give a Call of Duty property out for free in this way. This is a full-fledged AAA Call of Duty game, right, with a AAA engine, with a development team behind it, with the AAA publisher behind it. It's a big deal for Warzone to be here in the free-to-play world, and it's given Activision a fuck ton of money, as I just said, and that's the problem. Warzone's integration with Cold War made Cold War amongst the 20 best selling games ever. It drove the digital game sales for Black Ops Cold War higher. It drove the physical game sales for Cold War higher as soon as that Warzone integration came in. And you may be asking, why is that the case? It's literally just the same thing with Cold War weapons. Well, that's exactly the thing. The Cold War weapons, when they came in Warzone, don't forget, when it came out around the Season 1 time, it was cracked. It was overpowered. The MAC-10 was overpowered. Literally every single gun, every Cold War gun in Warzone was OP. So what would people do if they were really into Warzone? They would buy Cold War, level up the guns in Cold War, and then use them in Warzone. So obviously people who are hella into Warzone and people who are on the fence about getting Cold War because it wasn't like Warzone, if they can see the meta changing with the weapons within that game, they would buy Cold War, level up those weapons, and then, as I said, use it in Warzone, then driving up the sales there, and then again making people want to buy more in terms of like your Battle Pass for Season 1 coming out and all this sort of stuff. And then the things that you get in the Season 1 Battle Pass you can only use in Black Ops Cold War, so then people would then buy Black Ops Cold War to use those things. Like, it's a never-ending cycle of these microtransactions and these sort of things that edge Warzone into this sphere of an intangible. And an intangible meaning that you cannot have a successful Call of Duty now without the integration to Warzone, which even a year ago, before Warzone came out, would not even be imaginable. Before Warzone came out, the main thing that you needed to do with Call of Duty was make a good Call of Duty game. And if it was a good Call of Duty game, then you would get success from there. Look at Modern Warfare 2019. This is pre-Warzone integration. People were sick of the slow time to kill and the slow healing time and the manual healing of Black Ops 4 because it was a more tactical game, and people wanted the traditional Call of Duty back. I myself was part of that boat as well. I was ready for a fast-paced Infinity Ward Call of Duty game back in the modern times, and then what we got was a door-ridden, skill-based matchmaking cesspool of a multiplayer game, which is arguably the worst Call of Duty game we've ever received, and yet it sold extremely well because people perceived that game as a good Call of Duty game. Later in the life cycle, when all these controversies came out, people realized it wasn't a good Call of Duty game, but it was too little too late because then Warzone came out. Look at Infinite Warfare. Infinite Warfare is an awful Call of Duty game, and it sold just as bad. And then the year after, Infinite Warfare came out, when you had World War II, mixed reception, mixed sales. Black Ops 4 comes out, people are excited for the Black Ops franchise to be back. That game sells really well then and there. And then now you have Cold War. Cold War comes out, doesn't sell too well. Warzone integration comes into Cold War, and then Cold War starts to sell well after that Warzone integration, meaning Warzone is an intangible. You cannot have success now in Call of Duty without Warzone, and that is the power of the free-to-play Battle Royale Call of Duty model. And that's my problem with Warzone. My problem with Warzone is not with Warzone itself. My problem with Warzone is its importance to the franchise, because you're only really gonna get, if you look at it, all you're gonna get in the coming years for Call of Duty, with Warzone being at the front and center of Activision's mind, and that's their big money making machine, is that you're just gonna really get DLCs for Warzone with each individual Call of Duty game release. So every single year you get brand new weapons, you get brand new operators, you get all of these new skins and weapons and all this crap to then be put into Warzone to make Warzone a bigger, more expensive experience. We're essentially paying, in Australia it's like $69, in the US it's like $60. Like basically we're paying, let's overall say $70 to get a DLC for Warzone with all the multiplayer, zombies, campaign, all this sort of stuff that's there. But the main thing that people are buying the mainline Call of Duty games for is their integration with Warzone now. And that is my problem with Warzone. Soon we're going to be seeing more and more Call of Duty games having the quality that Black Ops Cold War has. And let's keep in mind, the quality of Black Ops Cold War is not good at all. That sort of quality of Call of Duty game, just to have that content to be pushed out into the world for a couple of months, and then bang, Warzone integration, new Warzone map with the latest games as location and themes and all this sort of stuff and all this random bullshit, because Warzone is the intangible. Warzone is the moneymaker. Warzone is king in Call of Duty now, because it makes Activision so much fucking money that they literally cannot afford to leave Warzone in the dust and make a good Call of Duty game. And that is the problem. The problem is, are we ever going to be seeing a genuinely good AAA Call of Duty title when all the focus is on Warzone? Is Activision really gonna put that much money into the development of a good Call of Duty game when their minds is making a more expensive Warzone experience to then bring up the sort of cash conversion for microtransactions, player retention, all this sort of stuff? So Warzone is going to be ever so important in Call of Duty moving forward, and we're never going to see Warzone move away until the Battle Royale trend goes away, and I genuinely don't see that coming. You see Fortnite thriving, you see Warzone thriving, you see all these brand new, or Apex Legends, you see all these brand new properties coming out to then integrate a Battle Royale into it. I'd argue later on this year with Battlefield 6, they're going to be some sort of Battle Royale with that game as well, because EA will want to cash in on this cow as well. So Warzone is going to be king for a very long time, and it scares me to think that we're never going to see a genuinely good Call of Duty title again, because all they're going to look to do with these development studios is Activision will sit them down and they'll say, hey, give us a concept, give us a theme, give us a setting, give us all this brand new content so that we can then put it into Warzone, because that's where most of our player base is. And as I said, I cannot blame Activision, I cannot blame the player base for being all on Warzone. As I said, I like Warzone. I enjoy Warzone. Right now, haven't played Warzone for quite some time because all the stupid glitches, hacks, and all this sort of random bullcrap that's happening with that game right now. But once it's in a stable place, I'll be back on Warzone, because I genuinely do enjoy the game, and I genuinely can say that Warzone saved 2020 for me. Without Warzone in that COVID lockdown, I would be bored as fuck if I had to be forced to play Modern Warfare 2019 for that entire time. And that's my problem with Warzone. My problem with Warzone is not with Warzone itself. Let me reiterate one more time. My problem with Warzone, it's its implications in how future Call of Duty titles will pan out in a quality sense more than anything. But that's my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you agree with my opinion? Do you disagree? Let me know all in the comment section down below. Leave a like if you did go ahead and enjoy this video, and subscribe if you're feeling generous today. Click that big red button down below to be one of the initial 1,000 subscribers here on the channel. I know that might entice some of you, so go ahead and bloody do so. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Can't you see the bandage on my face? Wanna light the city, that's my place. Don't you touch the money, that's my case. Ride around the city like you know the place. Killing everybody like you know the base. Stealing all the cars, then you go race. Fucking everybody, you don't know the